Hi, kindergarten. It's our last day of comic strip writing together. Of course, you can keep writing comic strips if you've had fun. I know I've been having fun making up characters and thinking about sound words and using speech bubbles. So let's talk about some of the things that we've been thinking about as we write. We've been thinking about onomatopoeia. It's making words from sounds and noises. We've also been using speech bubbles to show the characters thinking or what they're saying. Earlier this week, we read about Piggy and Gerald, and we drew a cartoon using some of the pictures that were here, and we made up our own words to match the picture. Some of you have been making some really fun cartoons and thinking about using onomatopoeia and speech bubbles. Then, on our second day, we invented our own character, right? Or wrote about something we knew really well. I know about my cat Molly really well, so I wrote a cartoon using onomatopoeia and the speech bubbles. Today I thought it might be fun to invent our own superhero character. There are lots of superheroes out there. And one thing I was thinking about that I know really well is cats. But today I want to write about my friend Ace. My friend Ace loves to eat. He eats and eats and eats. He would eat all day if I let him. He's a super sleuth food finder. Here he is getting a treat. Here he is with Molly trying to take her treat away. He is a super sleuth for finding food, right? A sleuth is someone who is a detective and looks and looks and looks. Ace looks all day long for food. So some of the things I thought about that Ace likes, he loves his bowl of food. He loves treats. He's always using his nose to sniff out food. So those are three things I was thinking about that I could include in a comic strip where Ace is the superhero. He's the super food sleuth. So I thought about those three things, right? That he's always sniffing out food, he loves treats, and he loves to eat his 2 meals a day. So I'm making Ace into my superhero. He's my cat superhero. So what I did was take all those ideas and I added them to one of those blank sheets that we had with the speech bubbles and no pictures. And I created it ahead of time so I could read it to you and we could think about some of the ways I used onomatopoeia and the speech bubbles. So here it is. I'm going to read the whole thing to you, and then I want you to turn to your grown-up when I'm done and talk about the different things that Ace said or did, right? What happened in the speech bubbles and some of the sound words I used. So I'm going to look at it one box at a time, one comic strip thing at a time, and then I'm going to show it to you. So I'm going to read it and then show you the picture that goes with it. In the speech bubble it says, or sniff, sniff, sniff. I gave it a title, Super Food Sleuth Ace. And here he is creeping and smelling. Take a look at the pictures. Creep. And there he is. Let me read the next box. In the word bubble or the speech bubble, it says, on the food trail, zoom. And I gave him a cape, right, in each of the pictures. And here's zoom. Here's some little lines to show him running really fast. All right, the third one, it says, so tasty. Mmm, snacks. Crunch. Snap. There's Will giving him some treats. Last page, Last block. Oh, so yummy. Slurp. Oh my gosh, look at that big bowl of food. There he is at the end of the day having his food. Turn to your grown-up. What are some examples of onomatopoeia in here? Some sound words. What are some things that Ace, our super sleuth food detective, that he says? Turn to your grown-up. All right, now you've had a chance to talk to your grown-up. Let's look at some of the examples of onomatopoeia we used here. Ooh, here's the sound, right, that he made while he was sneaking around. Creep. Oh, here's the onomatopoeia for this block. Zoom, right? He's moving really fast. That's what it might sound like. In this box, we see crunch, snap, as he's eating a crunchy snack. And here he is having his dinner at the end of the night. He likes to eat it fast, so I imagine it sounds like this. Slurp. He's slurping it up. It's a little bit of wet and a little bit of dry. Here's all the things he's thinking or saying in the food, in the word bubbles as each comic strip progresses. So your job today is to invent your own superhero character. Think about the things that character might do or say, and some of the sounds that your character will do or say. I made mine really carefully today. I colored it in and I added his cape. My piece is ready to publish. I took my time coloring it in. I took my time making the words big and bold. Mine is ready to publish. You can take your time today and color in your superhero character and make it ready to publish in a book. Maybe you've been saving your writing. You could put this in one of the pages in your books. Have fun. I can't wait to see what you do. Tomorrow, you'll pick a prompt from the writing menu, or you can invent another superhero character, or what you might want to do is make a second page with this 4-block blank page to add on to your superhero character comic strip. Have fun, and we'll see you next week.